Okay, Andy here with my ice bucket challenge. And first off, I want to thank my beautiful cousin Marilyn Hornberg Ditas for nominating me. Thanks, appreciate it. Thank you so much. Anyways, ALS stands for amyothoracic lateral sclerosis. ALS. When I was a kid, we called it Lou Gehrig's disease. Lou Gehrig was a famous baseball player, and he really brought it to the forefront, really brought it out into the public, because no one really heard about it. Because there really isn't a large percentage of the population that has it. It's a very small percentage of the population. And you only get it through hereditary means. You don't get it, it's not something you catch. You get it because your parents had it. Now, I never knew anybody that had ALS, but because it affects the muscles, it affects your through your neurological process, and it atrophies your muscles, and it's a horrible disease. But I did have a good friend who had muscular dystrophy when I was growing up. His name was Kenny Price, and he was the same age as myself when I was growing up. By the time he was 12 years old, he was in a wheelchair. He didn't make it. He died at age 21 from muscular dystrophy, which is a very similar disease to ALS, and the way that it affects the body, the way that it atrophies the muscles. Not to bring it down, but when he passed away, he weighed 38 pounds at age 21. There wasn't too much of him. Now, muscular dystrophy, they have Jerry Lewis telethon. They have all kinds of things, but ALS doesn't have that much. And I really appreciate the ice bucket challenge. I appreciate bringing it to the forefront, and I appreciate all the. It's not just the money that it's creating, but it's all the all the attention that it's getting. Because the pharmaceutical companies, they don't have they don't have the incentive. There isn't the profit margin because there isn't enough population that has this disease. So, with that in mind, who am I going to nominate? I'm going to nominate Tim Harvey from Temecula. Hey, you got 5 kids. You got nothing better to do, right? Oh, by the way, Cole has to dump it on you if you haven't done it already. Then from Zephyr Hills, Florida, I was going to nominate Tommy Bauman, old school friend. And I was going to nominate Scott Soboleski from Charlotte, North Carolina. And, oh yeah, Lauren L. Grisham. She actually lives in Disney World. All right, Goldilocks, it's time for time to get the hair wet. You guys got 24 hours, so here we go. That's coming off. Here we go. Oh, wicked. I had a 14-year-old couldn't wait to do that. Oh, okay. Now I know. I just had a flashback to Syracuse, New York, 1979, ice and snow. So, thanks, Griff. All right, that was my challenge. See ya.